In a world shaped by trade, politics, and shifting alliances, North America is at the center of a dramatic transformation. Recent events, including U.S. President Donald Trump's proposed 25% tariff on Mexican imports, underscore the growing tensions and challenges facing the region. These tariffs, set to take effect on February 1, 2025, are part of Trump's strategy to combat illegal immigration, drug trafficking, and economic challenges posed by globalization. While these measures are controversial, they are just one piece of a larger puzzle that involves the growing partnership between Mexico and China, a relationship that is reshaping the economic and political landscape of North America. This partnership is more than a regional development. It signals a major shift in global power dynamics and highlights Mexico's emerging role as a strategic player in the global economy. Let's explore these evolving dynamics in greater depth and analyze 8 critical reasons why this shift is shaking up the global order. Mexico's path toward economic diversification. For decades, Mexico's economy was closely tied to the United States, driven by trade agreements like NAFTA and the USMCA. While this economic dependence fostered mutual growth, it also left Mexico vulnerable to U.S. policies and economic fluctuations. Today, Mexico is taking intentional steps to reduce its reliance on the U.S. and diversify its trade relationships. A key player in this effort is China, which has emerged as a vital partner. Between 2018 and 2023, Chinese investments in Mexico totaled $2.3 billion, spanning industries such as automotive manufacturing, renewable energy, and infrastructure development. These investments offer Mexico a chance to expand its global footprint, strengthen its domestic industries, and establish itself as a more independent and influential player on the world stage. China's strategic investments in key sectors. China's investments in Mexico are far from coincidental. They are carefully calculated moves aligned with its broader global strategy. The $2.72 billion invested in Mexico's automotive sector in 2023 underscores China's focus on high-impact industries with the potential for long-term growth and influence. However, these investments go beyond simply building factories. They include the establishment of research and development, R&D centers, the integration of advanced supply chains, and comprehensive workforce training programs, all critical components for fostering sustainable and competitive industries. By concentrating on sectors like electric vehicles, EVs, and renewable energy, China is positioning itself as a dominant force in industries pivotal to the global shift toward a greener and more technologically advanced future. This strategic focus on EVs not only aligns with global trends, but also enables China to lead innovation in a rapidly evolving market. Similarly, China's investments in renewable energy signal its intent to play a central role in addressing global climate challenges while advancing its own economic agenda. These initiatives are creating a ripple effect on Mexico's economy, driving job creation, technological progress, and infrastructure development. Beyond fostering economic growth, these strategic moves allow China to strengthen its foothold in North America. By heavily investing in Mexico, China can bypass tariffs and trade barriers that have historically restricted its access to the region, giving its companies a more direct path to the U.S. market. Moreover, these investments are expanding China's sphere of influence, enabling it to compete more effectively on the global stage while reshaping regional economic dynamics. In essence, China's targeted investments in Mexico represent a strategic masterstroke, combining economic opportunity, geopolitical maneuvering, and technological innovation to secure a leading role in the industries of the future. These moves highlight China's long-term vision of becoming a global leader while redefining the economic landscape of North America. The rise of electric vehicles, Mexico as China's gateway. The global shift toward electric vehicles, EVs, is transforming the automotive industry, and Mexico is emerging as a key player in this revolution. Leading Chinese automakers like BYD and SAIC are establishing manufacturing plants in Mexico to produce EVs for the North American market. Mexico's strategic location near the U.S., combined with its skilled workforce and favorable trade agreements, makes it an ideal hub for EV production. By manufacturing locally, Chinese companies can bypass tariffs, lower shipping costs, and make their vehicles more competitive in the U.S. market. For Mexico, this partnership presents a significant opportunity to attract foreign investment, create jobs, and position itself as a global leader in EV manufacturing. However, it also raises concerns about the potential impact on domestic industries and the balance of trade relationships with the U.S. The lithium boom and resource diplomacy. Lithium, often referred to as white gold, is essential for EV batteries and renewable energy technologies. Mexico's vast lithium reserves have placed it at the center of global competition, with China taking the lead in securing access. In 2023, Chinese energy giant JG Yang signed a 20-year LNG deal with Mexico Pacific, underscoring China's strategic interest in Mexico's resources. By gaining access to lithium and other critical minerals, China is strengthening its position in the EV supply chain and enhancing its competitive edge in the global energy transition. However, this development presents a significant challenge for the U.S., which is also vying for access to these vital resources. If China continues to dominate Mexico's lithium supply chains, the U.S. risks falling behind in the global race for EV leadership. This escalating competition highlights the urgency for the U.S. to develop a comprehensive strategy for securing critical minerals and safeguarding its role in the global energy transition. The Belt and Road Initiative expands to North America. China's Belt and Road Initiative, BR1, a massive infrastructure development project designed to connect the world through trade and investment, has now extended its reach to North America via Mexico. Investments in ports, railroads, highways, and logistics networks are modernizing Mexico's infrastructure, positioning the country as a pivotal player in global trade. These developments are not only transforming Mexico's economy, but also reshaping global supply chains. By integrating Mexico into its BRI framework, China is strengthening its influence in the region and challenging the U.S.'s traditional dominance in North American trade networks. U.S. policy missteps and the trust deficit. While China has pursued a proactive and strategic approach to its relationship with Mexico, the U.S. has struggled to maintain its influence. Policies marked by trade wars, tariffs, and inconsistent agreements have eroded Mexico's trust in its northern neighbor. Historically, the U.S. was seen as a reliable economic partner, providing stability and growth opportunities. However, recent missteps have created openings that China has been quick to exploit. If the U.S. fails to rebuild trust and adapt its strategy, it risks losing Mexico as a key ally within its sphere of influence. Mexico's evolving role in global trade. Mexico's strategic geographic location positions it as a natural hub for global commerce, connecting North and South America while serving as a gateway to the U.S. market. By partnering with China, Mexico is leveraging its position to emerge as a leader in global trade. This transformation is about more than just economics. It's about geopolitics. Mexico's growing partnership with China is diminishing the U.S.'s traditional influence in the region and challenging the balance of power in North America. As these ties deepen, Mexico is evolving from a regional player into a global economic force. The human capital transformation. One of the most overlooked aspects of the Mexico-China partnership is its profound impact on human capital. Beyond financial investments and trade agreements, China's contributions to workforce training, education, and technology transfer are reshaping the skills and capabilities of Mexico's labor force. By equipping workers to excel in high-tech industries, these efforts are creating the foundation for a more competitive and innovative economy. This focus on human capital goes beyond simply creating jobs. It's about building a sustainable, future-ready economic structure. For Mexico, this represents a unique opportunity to ascend the global value chain and establish itself as a key player in cutting-edge sectors like advanced manufacturing, artificial intelligence, and clean energy. By leveraging this partnership, Mexico has the opportunity to transition from a low-cost production hub to a leader in high-value industries, driving sustainable growth and long-term competitiveness. Additionally, this collaboration is addressing critical gaps in education and workforce training, key barriers to economic development. Through targeted initiatives in vocational training, STEM education, and technology incubation, the partnership is equipping Mexico's workforce with the skills needed to thrive in the global economy. This investment in human capital extends beyond economic advancement. It fosters social mobility, strengthens the middle class, and builds a more skilled and resilient workforce. The Mexico-China collaboration in human capital development is not only enhancing economic resilience, but also positioning Mexico to play an active role in shaping the industries of the future. By prioritizing innovation and skill development, this partnership is creating a virtuous cycle of growth, competitiveness, and opportunity that will benefit generations to come. At the heart of this transformation lies a bold and dynamic alliance between Mexico and China. This emerging partnership is far more than an economic collaboration. It represents a strategic redefinition of global power and influence, marking the dawn of a new world order. As the world undergoes profound transformations in geopolitical and economic structures, the importance of this collaboration cannot be overstated. For Mexico, its partnership with China holds the promise of unprecedented economic stability. With China's cutting-edge technological advancements and expertise in infrastructure development, Mexico is well positioned to accelerate its modernization efforts and strengthen its standing in the global market. Beyond the immediate economic gains, this alliance offers Mexico a strategic opportunity to diversify its trade relationships and reduce its reliance on traditional partners, particularly the United States. For China, Mexico presents an equally valuable proposition, a gateway to North America. Strategically located, Mexico plays a pivotal role in the North American Free Trade Zone, granting China access to one of the world's most lucrative markets. Moreover, Mexico's growing economic influence within the Americas solidifies its status as a critical ally in China's broader global strategy. By deepening ties with Mexico, China is not only expanding its presence in the Western Hemisphere, but also reshaping global trade dynamics to align with its long-term vision. For the United States, however, this burgeoning partnership is a wake-up call. The historical dominance of the U.S. in its hemisphere can no longer be taken for granted. As the Mexico-China alliance gains momentum, it highlights the urgent need for the United States to reassess its approach to diplomacy, trade, and regional influence. This is not merely about economic competition. It is about maintaining leadership in the Western Hemisphere. The stakes are immense. This partnership goes beyond trade agreements and investments. It represents the future of North America as a cohesive economic and geopolitical region. The alliance challenges the United States to adapt to shifting dynamics, strengthen ties with its neighbors, and engage with emerging powers on equitable terms. Failure to act risks the U.S. being left behind in its own backyard as the global economic order evolves. The Mexico-China alliance is a stark reminder that the balance of power is not fixed. It is a dynamic, ever-changing reality that demands innovation, adaptability, and collaboration to navigate the complexities of the 21st century. The pressing question now is whether the United States will rise to the occasion or allow the tides of history to shift in favor of new alliances and opportunities. Verdict: a pivotal moment for North America. The growing partnership between Mexico and China is redefining the future of North America and the global economy. This is a critical juncture that demands bold leadership, innovative strategies, and the ability to adapt to a rapidly changing world. What are your thoughts on this shifting alliance? Will the United States rise to the challenge, or are we witnessing the dawn of a new world order? Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on this evolving story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.